Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to another daily tarot card reading. In today's reading we are going to look into how you can release overthinking and what the tarot cards are saying about your peace of your mind. And I have reshuffled the cards, I have meditated on them, so let's see together what you need to know. We have a Page of Swords, Hierophant, and then we have a Will. Alright, when I'm looking at the cards, I have the feeling that your mind is been running non-stop, like questions and doubts and what if scenarios, and I have the feeling that you are trying to predict every single outcome. You are maybe also trying to fix everything, and maybe also kind of like decode every meaning behind small things. And the truth is that you are very excited, not excited, exhausted, but also excited about it, to find out the answers. But I have the feeling that these cards are like trying to teach you that you need to pause and trust how the life is basically going, naturally unfold, and not to push the things. But I would like to talk about each card separately to give you more specific messages. So we have a Page of Swords, and Page of Swords is that you have very curious mind, anxious mind. So basically this is a card of the mental energy, like you have a lot of quick thoughts or curiosity, and you have been in your head a lot lately. I have the feeling maybe you have been obsessing every single detail, or you are trying to gather all the time some information, or just all the time thinking about the same thought over and over, and you may be over researching some topics, or you are watching everything too closely, you are all the time rereading the text, maybe on the social media, or you're just maybe also very sensitive to energy shifts, or you are also trying to protect or yourself kind of like and prepare as well for what is next. But I have the feeling that also all of this kind of like preparation is causing you this stress in your mind. So don't just trust the silence, but if you're looking at the signs, you need to look for the answers within yourself. So maybe again you have had anxious attachments to something, maybe you need to know the outcome before you can actually rest, or you are absorbing too much of the others people's opinions, or you are scrolling a lot on some social medias, maybe you're also consuming a lot of online content or spiritual advices all over, and it's kind of like clouding your inner truth, it's clouding your mind, and someone may have said something very confusing to you, and your mind cannot stop thinking about it. So you don't basically need to solve everything right now. Like curiosity is good actually, but peace currently is something what you need to go after, because your mind is craving the peace. And we have a Hierophant, and Hierophant is that you need to go back to your inner wisdom, meaning that among you have all of the noise, the doubts, the thinking. I had a feeling that this is where you actually is going to find something grounding and something solid, because the Hierophant is a card of tradition and wisdom and spiritual guidance. So you really need a structure right now, but not just any structure, but I have a feeling that the structure that is going to connect you back to your maybe spiritual center, or your higher self already knows the answers, but it just have been a little bit shut down by your mental like confusion or mental processes all the time. Because I have the feeling that there is definitely very beautiful power in choosing one path, one beliefs, one truth, instead of having a million ideas. But what I'm also picking is a very good time for you right now to kind of do some kind of rituals or routines, like meditation or journaling, prayer, breath work. So basically go back into your own body. But also what I need to know, say that you need to know that also the Hierophant is sometimes talking all about the coach or mentor or teacher or spiritual leader, basically someone who is wise and can help you simplify your mind, so you don't need to have more opinions. You need to choose what you believe in, because your peace doesn't come from knowing the future. The peace needs to come from trusting yourself and trusting the divine timing, because we have a will, and will is reminding you that the life is not always up, and it's sometimes also down. It's not linear. Things are changing all the time, things are shifting, and you cannot controlling. And it's not a bad thing, because some of the best parts of your life is actually the ones that are still not there for you to unfold, but you don't see them coming yet. You are definitely going to enter a phase, but I have the feeling that you're clinging into too much into your logic, and it's slowing you down from the progress. Or the universe is also like moving things behind the scenes right now, so just stop pushing and allow things to move for you. And also, of course, the life is cycles. Sometimes you're up, sometimes down, and it's teaching you how to more be surrounded. And you may also soon receive a sign, synchronicities or clarity that are going to remind you why the overthinking was not necessary for you. Or again, like the wheel is a lucky card, so maybe you will get a lucky opportunity or turning point that may also show you. But first you need to let go, and you're not supposed to have the control right now, but trust and surround, because you don't need to overthink the timing, because what is meant for you is already on your way. Because I do think that the overthinking is like a fear, but the peace will come when you will trust yourself again, and again return to some kind of rituals, so your truth, your body, let wisdom to kind of ground you. And the change is definitely coming, but it doesn't need for you to be in control. It needs you courage or something like that. So definitely this is what the tarot cards are saying. And what else I'm picking? Also, maybe what you need to really do is, when I was talking about the slowing down, etc., and to give you maybe more kind of like extra messages, is that also basically the Page of Swords is connected to air signs. So maybe you are air signs like Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and all of this is ruled by the Mercury. Okay, so the planet of thinking, of information, communication. Then the Hierophant is connected to the Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. And Venus is also connected to the value, to the grounding, to the inner stability. And the wheel is sometimes like connected to the Jupiter, and Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, expansion, fate, cycle, divine timing. So definitely this is what I am picking. So it can also be some kind of like Gemini person or Aquarius or Virgo person that is involved. Or also maybe you are going to get some kind of Mercury retrograde vibes, like confusion or something. So definitely what you need to know is just trust divine timing and don't chase the answers. So I have the feeling that was it for this short daily message. And as always, please remember, this is a general collective message, so take what is feeling right and leave the rest. So thank you so much for listening. And if you'd like to get a personal reading, link is in the description down below. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more daily messages like this. And also remember that you are a creator of your own destiny. Nothing is ever set in stone, and energy is all the time shifting, energy is all the time changing. So yeah, with that being said, thank you so much for listening. Until next time, see you.